Hey, hey, good morning, people. Good morning, good morning. This is Spirit Journey. Yay! Yeah, I'm up and about. Good morning, Sunday. Today is February 13th, 2022, and the time right now is about 6:35 a.m. in the morning. Outside, yeah, I have the camera on me, but just partial. um, It must have been, it was snowing last night at some time. It's like a little frost, snow frost out there, very thin layer. And the glass panes feel very, very cold. Yes, come on. Hey, Cam Cam. Hey, Cam Cam. It's good to see you. Turn up my volume. Yeah, it's good to see you, Cam Cam. Yeah, what state you live in, if you could say? I forget if you say so. Good morning, viewers. Yeah, I'm starting a little later than usual. Yeah. Yes. I feel bright-eyed and bushy-tailed right now. I have my drink. Yeah, I just made it. Yeah, don't you notice now? Yeah, tell me, guys out there, guys and gals. You know when I say guys, it's a New York thing. Oh, Illinois. Oh, nice. So you're like at the same time zone as me. I think you might be. Are you 1 hour? Like it's six. It's about 6:35 in the morning. Cam Cam, is it? Are you the same time, or you're an hour earlier? Yeah, yeah. Very nice. Boy, it's been a while. It's good. It's good to see the old timers out there. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. So you're hour. Yeah, you're an hour earlier. Okay. Fantastic, fantastic, Cam Cam. Yeah, Happy New Year. Happy belated New Year. Yeah, I'm in my living room. I had done laundry 2 days ago. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, I did laundry 2 days ago, and I'm sleeping here in the living room. I was too lazy to put my clothes away and put the sheets back on the bed. Um, I'll I'll try to do it today. Yeah, the bad. I get bad sometimes. I get bad sometimes. Yeah. So, with all that out the way, let's see. Um, what do I want to talk about? Yeah, thank you. Happy New Year's to you too. Yeah, what have I done so far? I bought this teeth cleaning kit. Um, one of them is like these tiny brushes. It's supposed to remove tartar and all that stuff. One utilizes these tiny brushes, um, and it comes with an adapter, something to attach with. And yeah, because I needed it. Yeah. Two types. That one with the little baby brushes, and the other those. It's like a metal hook or something. One is they're different types of heads, but it's all metal. One's like a pointy hook, and one is a flat hook. You have one with like a little ball on the end, and these supposed to be different tools to remove, make you have a nice, happy smile. Yeah, sometimes you can, kind of forget things. Yeah, I don't want my teeth to go bad. But anyway, it took a while to get it out, but I got it out. Yeah. So, what I want to talk about today. Um, yeah, I had one of my vision. Yeah, I want to talk about a little bit about having visions. If you remember Cam Cam, that I would wake up in the morning and keep my eyes closed and I do a meditation. My eyes are closed, and as if I'm looking um, into the darkness of my closed eyelids, and then oftentimes what happens, I see something. So today, what I saw, and I hope you guys can hear me. I don't have that mic attachment. Sometimes when I use that, the earphones with the built-in mic, it's an interference. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so you said yes, I remember. Yeah, so I keep my eyelids closed and just relax. And oftentimes, I see something. And today was, I saw something, but it was extremely uh, faint. But you see that there's a lot of action going on. Um, they were outdoor scenes, I remember. I think at one point it looked as though um, I might have seen someone walking their dog. Big, it was a dark, long haired dog. Oh, good that you can hear me. Yeah, it was a dark colored dog. Predominantly, looked like yeah, predominantly dark. It might have had different colors mixed with it, but the primary color looked like it was a very dark colored dog. Bushy hair, medium height, me, me, medium big, um, and walking. And it's as if a camera was filming uh, on the dog's level, they held the camera downward so you could see the legs as it walked. At least it looked like a dog. And then at one point, that like when it put its paws on the ground, whatever was walking, the heels came down first, and it seemed like a almost like a bony hand or something, something long and narrow, almost like uh, someone's like a bony hand. I know it sounds weird. And then I can really see the dog. So I think initially the dog might have been maybe 2 feet away from the observer, and then it was like more of a zoom in towards the legs, and then the legs, at one point it didn't look like a real it didn't look like a dog's foot. It looked like something else, very bony. And then I noticed a lot of trees. Yeah, the camera. See, it looks like someone's holding a camera, videotaping the surroundings. Very, very amateurish. You're just moving the camera about, panning to the left, to the right, up and down. And it looked like trees. Yeah, a lot of trees looking upward. I think there also was a body of water. But man, today was very, very faint. You could see, and you just see a lot of movement. It's almost like looking through a a glass door, those frosted glass doors. You can't really see, like you're looking, and you can see that someone is moving inside. It's almost like that, almost like that. So I don't know, but it had me thinking about dreams. I think a lot of people out there are trying to, people who are sensitives out there. Yeah, you have people, YouTubers out there, and they're sensitive also. And let's try to move this camera. Yeah, I don't want to get too much of me. Yeah, you have to people out there that are very sensitive to things, uh, energies, and I'm not the only one. Things are happening out there. You have like I don't know. I don't want to really talk about them a lot, but those two people committed suicide. I did make mention of it. Can I don't know if you saw those videos. Um, I learned of someone. Oh, yeah, it's a It's a old, yeah, I got it in 2018. I could show you. Yeah, it's it's a bird. Yeah, it is a tattoo. It's me, that's me, and a bird. Oops, a bird. It's supposed to be flowers, and um, that says Gallon Amberian, and that's a horse, but the horse didn't come out good. Yeah, yeah. I wanted them to do it over. I didn't like how he did a lot of it, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's a tattoo I got in 2018. Yeah. So yeah, I might as well just show it. So, anyways, yeah, I'm the first one in my family. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm the first one in my family to have a tattoo. You know, my immediate family. So yes, I'm the oddball of the family. I like being me. I like being me. You know, all your other YouTubers out there, enjoy being who you are. You have a right to be who you are. You're not hurting anybody. You respect life and nature. Go for it. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I think these days the people are being triggered like those two people. Um, yeah, Cam. Very interesting what happened. I shouldn't say interesting, but actually a tragedy. Um, I learned maybe 2 weeks ago, or even a little less. Um, yeah, we had a Miss USA. Oh, good, Cam. Yeah, I learned. Yeah, we had a Miss USA. She's not from this state, but she passed away here. She passed away in my neighborhood. She had jumped off the building, and wow. And then I think the following week, I learned that someone from my building, this building here, jumped off. It was a guy, and he only lives like 2 stories above me. And I was home the day that he, most likely home the day he committed suicide. But they're keeping it hush hush. They didn't let the news know about it. The police did come, I heard. Yeah. See, the sensitives, I am a sensitive. A couple of videos ago, I said I am an empath. We're empaths and we're sensitives. I think people like us, yeah. Yeah, I learned that the person was in my building, on my side of the building, just 2 stories up. And he jumped. He planned the whole thing. Um, the building kept it quiet, but I found out about it. I had to do some paperwork with the management office, and I was telling her some things that happened to me. Oh, okay, you're an empath also. Yeah, but guess this, Cam. You know, so about 2 weeks ago, because of the meeting, and I was sharing her some of the things that happened to me, and that I feel like I want to leave New York City for my safety. And then she told me she slipped. I mean, she didn't mean to tell me because the building management instruct them not to talk about it. And I guess because I was sharing some of my concerns in the neighborhood and all that, she shared with me this person passing. And then just 2 days ago, I think about 2 days ago, yeah, my brother passed. And I think it was I think 2 days after he passed. Yeah, I was freezing up there. Sorry about that. See that when we talk about certain topics, this happens. And that's why I wanted to do that Zoom or Patreon because I think there's not as much freedom now in talking on YouTube because it keeps freezing, and I want to be able to talk about things openly. You know, let me just get my drink. Yeah. So the lady that was saying, yeah, yeah, they do it to you too. The freezing up. Yeah. So she was very upset. Yeah, and this is a strong lady, but she saw the body of the victim, the guy. People are getting fed up. In a nutshell, people. But and it turns out like I did not know personally know the man that passed away. Um, but when she said, "Yeah, you know him," I said, "I know him." So at first I thought it was this elderly guy that I used to talk to. I hardly see him now because my schedule is a little different. But she took out her cell phone, and there was I guess a memorial for him, the victim, and showed me a picture of him, the memorial picture. And I said, no, I don't know him. But she explained that he worked in the neighbor. I mean, he was a part of the neighborhood, and he did reach out, to the community, trying to help people, and he was involved with a lot of things in the community. And I said to myself, oh my goodness. And just like Miss USA, people who go into these pageants, and again, she was one of the older ones to win. And I gather, you want to help out, you want to make a statement, and it got too much. So why am I sharing this? Yeah, I'm sharing this again. Um, Something is going to come out today. A YouTuber. Um, I don't know whether you watch. I'm always kind of careful about mentioning YouTubers' names. Um, but there's a YouTuber that's going to do an activate, as she calls it, an activation thing. Um, I don't know how she's going to do that, but she she's been on YouTube for many years, and oh yeah, yeah, the victim. Okay, okay, yeah, the management office showed me her TikTok shot, her TikTok um um what do you call it? Her TikTok account. Yeah, yeah, I never saw her before. Yeah, but there's another YouTuber who's gonna do what they call an activation. Um, it's gonna be done privately, so you have to go on her Patreon or email her to get the link. But it's supposed to be today. Yeah, and what she calls an activation. And so why I'm mentioning this, um, people, she, see, I think we're sensitive. I don't say that in a negative way, but um, people want to be empowered, and that YouTuber that's going to do an activation today, she wants empowerment, especially amongst women. And I am curious about it. Um, yeah, yeah, I've never seen her before until now. Also, yeah, yeah, never. I don't watch. I don't have a TV, and so I don't have. So I have to move this camera. Yeah, it's too close to my dog's head. Yeah, I don't want to get it on your little noggin. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have my doggy right next to me. Let me show you so you know what I'm doing. See, that's my little dog. Yeah, I don't want the, yeah, because this isn't my iPad. and I don't want the device near her head, you know. So people want to be empowered, but you know, with as you call activation, there's always caution. You know, are people ready for it? I mean, I don't know what type of how she's going to do her activation, but she's going to do something. Yeah, this is oh, this one is Lily. Lilac's behind me, and Lavender is he's over on the other side. Yeah, they're all sleeping. Yeah, Lily is the one that always wants to sleep next to me. Yeah, she's my first girl, first little baby. So, yeah, people want to be activated, empowered, but you know, with activation comes responsibility. And I'm hoping that those people who choose activation. Yeah, thank you. You love my little dog. Yeah, they're really sweet guys. So, yeah, it's about sunrise right now. I'm just looking at the time. It's about 6:56. Yes, sunrise is around now. Yeah. You know, every day the sun comes up 1 minute earlier. Yeah. Yeah. So it's about so it's sunrise just a couple maybe 2 minutes ago. Yes, I think some people want the fame, but once they get it, they can't handle it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that is true. I think with Miss USA and you know my and again my condolences to her. Um, I think it with the COVID. Oops, I'm not supposed to say that word, but with the pandemic, uh, there was a lot of limitations what she can do, places where she could go. So here, it's like she gets to the prom and everybody left, and what is she gonna do? You know, she's not from New York City, but she moved to New York City. I don't know whether she moved to New York City after the pageant. Yeah, I feel badly. But what I was getting out now, the responsibility, the person that's going to do the activation thing, that's who I was referring to. And other people who do activation, prayers, whatever, that, but yeah, it would fit in with the other person too about being ready. Are you ready for activation? Are you ready to go the next level? And there's a responsibility behind it, and that could be very frightening. Yeah. I was meaning the YouTuber that's gonna do the activation. But yeah, but it all blends in, and it's applicable for the two. I call them victims, even though it's something they decided for themselves. I call them victims because that circumstances affected them that greatly. The pandemic, the you know the lockdowns. It's winter, you know. You're not getting as much sunlight, and so and both people were people of color, so we're not getting as much sunlight. They could have been D3 deficient, and really, you know, their spirit got pulled down. So, but this YouTuber that is going to do the activation today, I don't know what time she's going to do it. I'm really curious. I watch her. I try to watch her as often as I can. So I just periodically check her channel to see if anything came up. I very rarely get to see her live streaming, but she's going to do an act. She's supposed to do an activation today. Um, so I guess I'm mentioning this, yes, with responsibility, but the signs of the time. The signs of the time is telling us that we're fed up. We want change in our life. And about what could be manipulating us. See, I think there are outside influences that is upon us. These outside influences affect our mind. Yeah, we're fed up. Thank you, Cam Cam. Yeah, we're fed up. But I don't think it's all our fault. I think there are things happening behind the scene. Not as, I mean, we have responsibilities of ourselves. You know, we're to take responsibility over our life. But like I was rewatching a movie, Cam Cam, and it's called Adjustment Bureau, and it stars Matt Damon. And when you look at some of these actors, you know, if you have a favorite actor, you start to see that they play the same type of role. Like Matt Damon. Now I was not a Matt Damon fan for years. I couldn't stand him actually. But in 2017, I was referred to, a YouTuber referred a video to me, to the audience. They talk about the super soldiers and the secret space program. And I believe they mentioned about the Bourne series, that certain technologies were things that they experienced. So I said, let me check out this thing. And I was glued. I became glued to the Jason Bourne series. Oh, no, wait a minute, wait a minute. My mistake. Okay. I do have the Jason Bourne series. Yeah, they play the same type of role. I meant to say they made, they referenced the movie The Adjustment Bureau. And once I saw that movie, I got hooked on him. I got hooked on Jason Bourne. Then I'm sorry, let me get some water. Sorry, my voice is gone. Sorry about that. Yeah. So when I saw the Engagement Bureau, I got hooked on him. The part was perfect for him. You know, when a performer doesn't get the right character to play, no matter how good he or she is, it doesn't work out. But in the Adjustment Bureau, excellent. And that movie is about the things that happen beyond our awareness. You have to see the movie. And it's based on a book by the author, um, what's his name? Philip, middle initial K, last name Dick. Philip K. Dick. He is a science fiction writer. And like when I really like a movie, I like to look at the credits. And so after that movie was over, I wanted to see the credits. Like, wow, who created this movie? And I saw that it said that it was based on a novel by Philip K. Dick. Yeah, and that same author, he's not alive anymore. I don't remember what year he died, um, but it could have been in the early '80s. He's on YouTube. They have a clip of him on YouTube, and he's speaking to his peers. Yeah, he's a famous science fiction writer, and he announced in the 1970s that our world is a hologram and it's artificial. So throughout his novels, his science fiction novels or short stories, he's always talking about time and things like that. He's way ahead of his time. Yeah. And I would watch. that movie, The Adjustment Bureau. Oh, you gotta watch it. Even though it's that movie came out maybe 14 years ago. I think about 14 years ago. But it's very current. It is very, you look at it, you don't see that it's that old, but it's fantastic. You got to see that movie. And that movie would answer a lot of things and could be answering a lot of things what happened to those two people that um, did what they did. Here in my neighborhood, it happened. Yeah. Um, the Adjustment Bureau, it's like, yeah, that movie came out after The Matrix because they had that, like, with the Matrix, the first one, those, what do you call it? Agent Smith type characters. Well, this movie, The Adjustment Bureau, also has a hint of what they call uh, um, Agent Smiths. These people with suits and ties, very prim and proper, and a hat. And the hat they had in the movie, um, the Adjustment Bureau, it allowed them access to go through portals. Yeah. So when they open up a door, they can jump into another realm, another location. Yeah, it transports you. It wasn't a time portal, but I would imagine they had uh, influence over time also. But they had doorways that they can jump from one location to another. And so they were able to intervene and do things. They had power over, let's say, they can cause car accidents. They could make, yeah, they could make things happen to other people. They could affect their mind. They're manipulators. They could manipulate events. And in this guy's, the head character played by Matt Damon, his mother dies. His brother dies, I think that a month. Sorry. Come on. Yeah, I hope you're back on. Okay, it's moving now. Yeah, it was just freezing again. Yeah, so oh, what's happening now? Yeah, so the they have the power. Oh, I hope you didn't leave. Yeah, Cam, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm back on Cam. Yeah. So people are being influenced. People are being introduced to different things, different subjects, maybe different homes, neighborhoods, occupations, and they set up relationships. They can set up like he meets a girl in the movie, and it turned out very early in their lives they must have met, and then a new script was written for him, so to speak. Yeah, we're back. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you're back. Yeah, so so he even had he even meets a person by chance again. Like I guess in their childhood they met up, and then um, they created these people who work behind the scenes created a new path for him to go into politics and to eventually become president of the United States. But in between, he meets this lady by chance, and that's what the movie focuses on, that his being introduced to this lady, and they have a real chemistry together. They're both very intense, and these people who work behind the scenes was trying to break them up. And he learns in the course of the movie, the character, that what's happening. and that they manipulated his. Yeah, he had walked in on something by accident. He walks in on his. He had this buddy from work, and they knew each other since childhood, and they were doing something on his brain. They were using these devices on his brain to brainwash him and to make him vote a certain way. Yeah. So look at that. So I mean, it's really a fantastic movie. It's fantastic. But so where does that movie lead to now? Well, it signifies to me that some of your choices weren't made by yourself and it's being made for you. That's what I don't like. And I kind of feel that things like that happens to me. Yeah, I see you. I see you, Cam Cam. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't make, according to the movie, that some of the decisions that we make, you may think it's your own, but they have this tech. See, everything is technology. It's not about demons and things like that. They have technology, and the technology can make you do things, make you hear things, make you say things, and influence politicians, influence voting, how you vote. So I just look at my life, or look at your life, Cam Cam, and anybody else who's listening now, especially if you're one of those sensitive people out there or an empath. Do you start to question things that happen in your life that don't make any sense? You can meet up with someone and they could be a really nice person, and then something happens and you don't see them anymore. Or let's say an event happens at work and they let you go and nothing makes sense. And I'm thinking as I watch the movie, yeah, why do certain things happen? And it's almost like they want to set up a scenario for you. They could try to make you think fatalistic. Yeah, they can make you feel like a victim. You say, oh, always me, right? Right? Things like that happen. Yeah, a lot of things that happen in my life make no sense. Sometimes, like when I was trying to figure out, like I told you that I'm interested in setting up um, a Patreon account and a Zoom. Like, because what happened with that lady, um, that maybe, I've sensed that she must have been a sensitive person, Miss USA, and she was a black woman. And I'm thinking, if there were some outlets for sensitives, black women, sensitives, empaths, that we could like talk to one another, just like hang out over Zoom or Patreon. Okay, I guess they're competition. See that they're competition. They didn't want me to say the competition on this channel. So either way, when I was setting up that particular thing, and you have to set it on unlisted, guess what? Someone was on. How could someone be on this account that I'm initiating? How could I start? How could I, if I'm just testing it, giving it a test run, I did not give out any passwords or codes, whatever, and it's on unlisted. Okay. Yeah, I was doing it turns out that particular thing that starts with a P can do a live stream on my channel, and only members could get it. And that's why you have to put it on unlisted. And those people who are listed on the account can see it because they have to pay to see it. Well, guess what, Cam Cam? Someone came on because you could see the counter. I mean, the viewers. Yeah. How did they get it? How did they get it, Cam Cam? I didn't send out any password. I don't even know what the password is, or this, because I'm just setting it up. And two people came on. And when I saw that I had a viewer on, I said, hey, who are you? Who's watching? Right? Yeah. So how did this happen? And Cam Cam, I don't remember. I don't know whether Cam Cam you remember, because I mentioned this many times on my channel. In 2018, I had an event that happened that's very reminiscent of that movie, The Adjustment Bureau, that people are working that people are working behind the scene. And as I was talking to this person, I was at a restaurant and something energetically hit my body. It caused me to have rapid heartbeat, pain in the ear, diarrhea for a month, and then I heard a voice as it's going on. I mean, like at the restaurant, I came in like a stupor. Yeah, everything is good. We were just about to leave. We had paid, I had paid the tip. Yeah, excuse me. I had paid the tip, and I was just wanting to finish drinking my water, and I was just saying something about O negative blood, and then I went in like a stupor, like I kind of leaned leaned over a little bit, hunched over a little bit, and this my mind felt funny, and then I heard the voice of a American sounding woman, kind of young, and she was yelling that she was sick and tired hearing me talk about something. I don't remember what else she said, but it was brief. And then that's when the heart started beating rapidly. I had to go to the hospital. Yeah, someone is listening. Someone is listening. Someone is listening. Who's listening? I don't know. Who's listening? I don't know. But if you have people that have access, yeah, you remember that story. Yeah, it sounds crazy. It never happened before. Never had anything weird like that happen. Never. But after seeing this movie, The Adjustment Bureau, when I learned about the um, what do you call it, the super soldier secret space genre that's on YouTube, it got me thinking. Yeah, someone has access to my account. I'm a middle-aged lady. I'm middle-aged. I don't go party out. I'm pretty quiet outside of my doing my videos. It's nothing really controversial I really talk about. I mean, I'm really no different than a lot of other people on YouTube, but they're doing it to me. So I see that someone has access to my account. And some years before, um, when I was new at doing the live stream, I was learning how to set up a live stream on YouTube, and I was just playing around, and I didn't know what the word unlisted, publish, and what was the other thing. the other thing, or private. I didn't know what all those things were. The whole thing. I was just playing around and said, oh, what does this thing do? Guess what? When I selected the private, yeah, private, did you know someone came on? If something's private, how are they supposed to get on? How does anybody there know? Anyone who's listening know how if you put something on private or unlisted, how, and you didn't contact anybody, you didn't give any code or permission, because again, I'm new with the internet and all that. I didn't know, I don't really know anyone. So how did they get it? How did this person, and I tried both. I tried private and unlisted, and someone came on during the live stream I was doing, and this was several years ago. Yeah, it could have been around 2016, around that time, 2016, and it happened. So I said, "Who are you? How does this happen?" And then my setting up this that account that I was just telling you about that starts with the letter P, that pay to see, and they got on. Isn't that an invasion of your privacy, people? If something that you're going to set up as a pay for view, how could they get access? Isn't that stealing? When you tap on, it's tapping onto something, you're stealing. I mean, I'm just saying. So I got angry. Private will only be on when you get off live and the video is saved to private. Let's see. Oh, okay. Answer. Oh, hey, yeah. How you doing, Acer? Okay, private will only be on, let me see, when you get off live and the video is saved to private. Okay. So Acer, yeah, Acer is pretty good too, Cam Cam. So Acer, if that is the case, how do they get on though? I didn't sit, it's not like, yeah. It's not like I called them or I messaged them, right? I didn't do such. So how are they getting signals that notification that I'm doing a live or a private or anything? And that's my concern. Did they get on while you were live? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Acer. That I was a couple years ago. I was just playing around with it because I didn't know how to use it. I was a newbie, and I was trying to find out what different things were. And I selected private or unpublished because I was just practicing to see how to do a live stream. That's normal, that someone can get. So how do they get notification? If I'm not notifying them, how are they getting notification? If they're that eager to see me come on, they don't stay. They just want to see what I'm going to talk, for a couple of seconds, and then they leave. Or they make it look like that they left. You know, they make it look like they left. And then the same thing with this thing that I'm trying to initiate that starts with the letter P, that you pay to, be a member. And that I was just setting it up. I was just doing a test run to see if it worked. And someone came on, and then two people came on. And I said, hey, who are you out there? So someone is there right to listen, if they're that eager to listen to my account, let's just say it's a my regular viewers. You say, hey, how you doing? You're saying something. If you come on that almost right away, right? How do they get access to something that I didn't even, I don't know. Yeah, a live stream for pay for only, but they but they have access. Yeah, doesn't make any sense. So that's how I realized. Um, maybe it's just. I could just believe that it's just a glitch in the software. You know, if they search the word while you were live, your video would show them live. It's random by so yeah, yeah. It could someone could do a random. Sure, yeah. Someone could have just so happened to be googling and see that something's live. But I have subscribers. Okay, so some non-subscriber is going to be somehow get access, but not my subscribers, right? And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what time it is. Doesn't matter what time they come because I was working on that software, trying to set it up all day, and I was exhausted. I was exhausted. I said, I don't know how to set this thing up. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I want to do it, but I don't want a headache. I don't want any headache with it. I would like to do it because I think it'd be fun to do it, to have the anonymity, to be, not anonymity, but I meant to say the freedom to be able to say different words. See, this is like, YouTube is becoming like bondage. That like we're in bondage because you don't have the freedom to say certain words. I don't want something like that. I don't want it. I want to be able to have set something up for my regular viewers, so that if they want to ask me certain things that they might feel that they don't want to say. Oh, privacy is a myth. That's right. You can say that again. It's a myth. Yeah. And so yeah, Acer. I was mentioned. I don't know how much of the this live stream you got. I was talking earlier about this movie called The Adjustment Bureau with Matt Damon. It came out some years ago, but I think it's very to the. You see that with that actor. Yeah. If you saw the movie Acer, you can type a one. Yeah, that's a must see movie. Yeah, it came out maybe 14 years ago, I think. About 14 years ago. But it is fantastic and it's very telling. And I think that movie is is what's happening. Even though like the oh, you haven't seen the movie. Yeah, Acer, go see the movie. It's good acting. Uh, it's with Matt Damon. Now, I was not a Matt Damon fan. I couldn't stand Matt Damon. But this topic, the secret space program people over YouTube were discussing the movie. Well, they were discussing certain technologies, and they made mention to that movie. I think that's what it was. Someone referred me, one of those type of people referred the audience to that movie. And so I just went and checked it out. I went online, and I paid for the movie online, and I got hooked. And it's about, it has hints of like the Matrix, about someone's working behind the scenes. It didn't have like an alter reality, alternative reality, but someone was working behind the scenes. And it did have agents in the movie that's reminiscent of Agent Smith type characters, like in the movie The Matrix. Yeah, so once I saw that movie, artificial intelligence, yeah, it wasn't like a computer. Interesting. Uh, it, 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 it was more like like they try to present them as um, superior beings, almost like angels, but they're in human form. They have this. They're supposed to be a little bit more intelligent. They just have more technology, and they live in the on the like if this is a 3D world, they exist in let's say the fourth dimension, right on the edge of this one, and they navigate between the two worlds. So when they want to interfere with someone, they're able to come into this world and manipulate situations. When I saw it, I would watch it all the time. And it's based on a book by the author Philip K. Dick. Philip K. Dick. He was a science fiction writer. He passed away some years ago. And he did let's see, that book that he did was, the movie, The Adjustment Bureau, is based on one of his books, Philip K. Dick. He also was the author who did the movie Payday with, what's his name? Oh, I forget his name. Um, he used to date Jennifer Lopez, the white guy. In 2005, they broke up. Good looking guy. But yeah, he did it. He was in the movie. And that one, oh gosh, yeah, Payday. That is a fantastic movie. That one is like a love story also, kind of like, it's a type of movie like a boyfriend and girlfriend would go see. Yes, Ben Affleck, yeah. Ben Affleck was in it. And it was a fantastic movie. And I found out that both movies, Payday and The Adjustment Bureau, were written by the same uh, writer, Philip K. Dick. But Hollywood altered the book. Yeah, it's called Payday. The one with Ben Affleck in it is called Payday. Ben Affleck. That one came out even earlier, I think. Yeah. See, Hollywood reads novels. Yeah, yeah, can. Yeah, watch both of them. Both of them, if they're both fun to watch. It's fun to watch. You have like a little boyfriend, girlfriend, or something, or you just have buddies and you just want to just chill out for a few hours. Both movies, yeah, those are my first movies that I purchased. Now I have a whole slew of movies. Yeah, and I got them because the um, the secret space and super soldier community and the reality community. Yeah, there's a sorry. See that? See, they don't want you to know this information. So it's almost like a coincidence that both of those movies were based on the same author. Yeah, and he's on YouTube, the author, Philip K. Dick. There's a like a 3-minute clip of him talking to his peers, other famous writers and news reporters, things like that. And he said this world is not real. It's an artificial, what we call it, an assimilation, a computer assimilation. That's what he said in 1970s. Yeah, you can just go on YouTube, write his name down, and they'll probably show you that little snippet he did. Yep, it's unbelievable. And it's just now they're talking about the string theory and about reality and consciousness, that this is a computer simulation. Yeah, parallel universes. That's right. Parallel universe. That's what's going on. And so some of these writers have access. People into that field, writers, actors, artists of all types. They're sensitive. They're more right-brained, and so they can tap onto. They have a better understanding about, to tap onto these different worlds, the different parallel worlds. And Philip K. Dick, the writer, the science fiction writer, knew about this before the string theory they talked about. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He was right on the head, because that's what they're talking about now, the scientists. And he was a science fiction writer, and he explored in his novels. And Hollywood likes to read this stuff. And then they make movies. Yes, psychedelics help the brain tap onto these things. Yes, yes, it can. Yeah, but some people don't need it. Excuse me. Some people don't need those chemicals. Like I can do the morning meditation I told you about. And I get to see things. But it's not as clear. Recently what I've been seeing is very, very faint. And I'm wondering whether or not, oh, it's snowing hard outside. It's snowing in New York real hard. Yeah, I start to wonder, you guys, whether or not, like, um, we have this other YouTuber I watch, and he lives not too far from me. He noticed on the billboards here we have what's called Times Square. They were saying, excuse me, um, that about the 5G. He said they have it on 5G UW. 5G UW. UW stands for ultra wide. So that YouTuber suggested that now the 5G is up and running big time now. And it's like all of it, like for the past few months, um, like it seems like it happens at specific times. I was getting headaches, like in my temple area, um, and a dry mouth. It was like all of a sudden, boom, my mouth gets dry. You see, guys, I drink my water. I drink my water. So it's now, how could I be so dehydrated? I drink my water, and I never used to drink water as a child. Never. Here I'm making a big effort to drink water as an adult, and all of a sudden, uh, I get all dry. It happened around 7 o'clock, and I notice it seems to happen around a certain time, all of a sudden. So I'm wondering whether or not they are turning on this 5G technology, and this 5G technology has side effects: headaches, dry mouth. Have any of you been getting symptoms like that, like unexplained headaches? Yeah. Headaches in the temple area, and then a dry mouth. I've lived in New York City most of my life, and I never had dry mouth like this. Never. And I'm wondering now, like now I don't like my morning visions that I do, that I talk to you guys about. It's hard to see clearly. It's a lot of it is faint, and I'm wondering whether it's 5G, whether 5G is interrupting my ability to see um, the visions clearly. Yeah, I mean I don't know. I'm just speculating. I'm speculating. It's from the waves in our phones and satellite in the sky. Yeah, but yes, I do go on the internet. This is my iPad, and I'm sure it's sending out waves. But all of a sudden, I've been on my computer now. I mean, for 10 years now, I've been on. Let's see, um, I would say since 2012. 20. Wait. Especially from 2013 on. 2013 to now, I've been. So that's about 9 years. So about 9 years, I've been heavily on my computer. Yeah, and it progress. It is progressing. I am on it more and more. But I don't just get dry mouth all of a sudden. Yeah. So I think they're shooting things down. They're doing this, and I think some people are sensitive, and I think that's what happened to those two people who did that thing to their body. Do you know about weather control they use now? Yeah, I heard about that. Weather control. Yesterday, New York City. Yeah, HARP. Yeah, I've heard of that. HARP. Yeah, yesterday was warm. I didn't go out yesterday, but yesterday was 50 degrees. 50, 51 degrees. And you had some people wearing shorts. Yeah, it was warm. That's right. That's right, Asa. You live in New York City. It was unseasonably warm. And now it's snowing. It's snowing real hard right now. Yeah. Yeah. So people are messing around with the weather. Yes, they don't want us knowing this information. I almost got robbed on Central Park. Like, oh my God. Oh wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay, Asa. I'm sorry to hear that. Asa, did you hear about I got assaulted last November, the day before Thanksgiving? Yeah, I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, Asa, this lady, this crazy lady, hit me real hard in my chest as I was crossing 79th Street and Amsterdam Avenue. It was a beautiful day. I just came out from the dentist's office, walking home, and then boom. Yeah, I got a police officer right away. Oh, that's right. Okay. That's right. I forgot about that. I forgot. Yeah, we talked a lot about that. That's right. Thank you for putting thank you for reminding me that. Yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah. People, yes, people could be triggered. God, my voice again. I'm sorry. Let me get another sip. Sorry about that, people. Yes, I think people are getting triggered. I believe those two people who did what they did got triggered. These were people who had promising lives. They weren't poor or anything like that. I don't think they had medical, um, serious health issues, like a disease or something like that, fatal disease. No, these were people that were workers. people involved in community. And I think they got triggered. That's what I really think would happen. That lady that is assaulted me, she could have been triggered. It's awful. So, like that movie that I'm discussing that has Matt Damon in it, The Adjustment Bureau, start asking yourself questions. If you could um, look up the movie, maybe YouTube might have a little snippet. What do you call it? A trailer on the movie. But honey, if you're not gonna go out today, yeah, treat yourself out to that movie, The Adjustment Bureau, and you're gonna start thinking, is this really going on? But Hollywood seems to have all the insider stuff, what they call predictive programming. And that other movie by the same author, Payday, Payday, like you're getting your paycheck, Payday. That they discussed in that movie that it's about predictive programming. I think they used that term, predictive programming. They said in the movie, and if you know your future slash program, that you'll fulfill it. You just, like, if someone says this is going to happen, you make it happen, so to speak, because it's almost like a program, and you make it happen. And so so Payday is about they did reverse engineering on this device that could look into the future. Great movie. It's a fun movie to see. I love it. And he has to destroy. See that? They're smacking my hand. But yeah, when you see something and you know that it's going to happen, you pretty much give up. They're saying at the end of the movie. And the end of the meaning of, let's see, the movie The Adjustment Bureau that I watched last night. They also gave the secret in the end of the movie too. That one was, they said, like, the people that's supposed to, like, kind of be like an angel or Agent Smith type of people. The, they what they were sharing at the very end was that the God figure, they want you to live self-govern, but we don't have the maturity to run our own show. And so they want to make sure that what you do, that you're willing to almost die for it. That you're so passionate to do something, do a particular thing that you want to do, and then they'll know that you're serious. And so the movie, The Adjustment Bureau, you have a couple, and the authorities or Agent Smiths working behind the scene gave them a script, so to speak. They weren't supposed to meet. A new script was written for both of them to follow, but life kept on introducing them. And when they tried to break them up, they were so determined that the higher up, or the God figure in the movie, you never see the God figure in the movie either. And they also gave you a clue that it could be a male or female. They said that all of us at some time in our life will meet that creator slash God figure, and that he or she serves as that God figure. Isn't that something? So I think it's really telling us a clue that about society, that they want us to, they don't want to babysit us, but they feel they have to babysit us because we're self-destructive. And yeah, that's pretty accurate for a lot of us. We're self-destructive, you know. But it's very interesting. But I think the movie really had, uh, it left you with a spirit of hope that if we're determined that, hey, we want to walk this particular path in life, we want to choose our own mates, our own careers, let us. Even if it's not, you know, the best, but that you love that other person so much that you're willing to sacrifice everything. They said, well, if something like that, they'll let you have that. Yeah. Oh, go see it. I mean, I've watched that movie so many times, and I used to watch both of them, like a movie marathon. I would watch the Adjustment Bureau and Payday back to back. I would like do it on a weekend or something, like a Saturday or Sunday or Friday night, and I just watch it. Yeah, and both of them are from the same author. Yeah, yeah. See, Hollywood, I don't know exactly how Hollywood works in all this, but I believe that Hollywood works. I don't know whether they're the same people or they're different factions, like Agent Smith, that they know. They have, Hollywood seems to have access to information. Yes, anyone could write a book. You know, people, yeah, people who write books, and then Hollywood may get access to books. You know, you have people who read. Maybe their job is to read many different books and then say, hey, which book could be made into a movie? You know, it could be that, or you know that if this world is based on people working behind the scenes, um, they I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying now, but I believe Hollywood is a part of it. But also Hollywood shares information. You know, I think Hollywood is a program. They like to program people. But at the same time, I think Hollywood shares valuable information through now the science fiction movies. Very interesting. It's just really interesting. I used to hate science fiction. You want to really turn me off? Talk to me about science fiction. But I got turned around. Now I take it seriously. I like the movie with Denzel Washington called Deja Vu. I went to the movie theater to see that. And yeah, that came out in 2007. Yeah, I just remember that, 2007. I was still in school back then. And that movie is about technology. Have any of you ever seen the movie Deja Vu with Denzel Washington? Any of you see that with Denzel Washington? Now that is a good movie. The technology on that, I believe that exists. I believe that machine in that movie exists. You should have seen me in that movie. Yeah, I was like sit on the edge of my seat. I believe that machine actually exists. I know it sounds crazy if you've seen that movie. Um, yeah, it's a machine that could record it. Mm, it could tap. Okay, let me see. It's a machine that has the ability to record the past, but how it goes? Yeah. It records the past, but it cannot repeat it. It's like a loop. It's just it's a continuous stream. And so once it's gone, it's gone. It just keeps on showing you the stream. And if this life is a computer simulation, there's simulations within simulations. And it's all about energy and waves, right? And so if you have a device that can tap into that wave, that's how those psychics work, right? Those psychics, they only get like a snippet. They get a snippet of what's going on. But if you can think it, like they say, if you can think it, you can do it. How does Hollywood get all this information? They have the gadget. It looks like, doesn't it look like real gadgets they're using? How do they design a workstation of things? It look real. I bet it's real. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Acer, if you're still on, did you hear what I talked about the other day? I had this vision. What was that, about 3 or 4 days ago, about the reptile? Yeah, in one of David Icke's books. Oh, I hope I don't get slammed for that. But that researcher, David Icke, he has a book, and he has drawings of those reptile people, the face and the hood. Yeah, I had a vision, Acer, that it was very faint, but the I saw about it was about maybe 5 people, three on one side and two on the other. On the side that had the 2 people, they were all wearing, I think, capes. What do you call it? Like a cloak or something like that. And they saw, yeah, one of them was wearing a red cape, like the movie Eyes Wide Shut. If you've seen that movie Eyes Wide Shut with Tom Cruise, they're wearing things like that with a hood. And the one that was wearing the red one was the reptile person. I know it sounds crazy. I saw it in a vision. They were like standing, looking at something. I was facing them, but diagonally away from them. They weren't looking, they weren't seeing me. I saw them. They might have been maybe 20 feet away from me. And he had his hood on, and he was a real thick body, real strong looking. And you know the face, okay, Asa, since you live in New York City also, have you ever been to the United Nations? They have a big yard at the United Nations. I mean, you can't go inside it now because of the COVID, but they have a big, like a gate. Oh, that's what the building was? Oh, I didn't recognize the building. Oh, that's neat. Oh my goodness. Eyes wide. Okay. Oh wow. I didn't know that. Oh wow, that's really interesting. I didn't know it was in that it was there in the Dakota. I think they're refurbishing the Dakota now. I forget, or they were doing it recently. But either way, yeah, that movie, that funny cape thing with the hood, that's what they were wearing. But only one of them was wearing red. It was very, very faint. It was in dim lighting. Oh wow. Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks, Acer. Wow. So, If you go to the United Nations, Acer, um, when you walk down, when you walk uptown, like if you go down on 42nd Street and then you make a left turn, it's all like fenced in, so you can't like enter it. But if you walk just like a 1 or 2 blocks, they have a sculpture. Guess what the sculpture is? The sculpture is of some type of historic figure, like a make-believe figure, uh, like during the Dark Ages. I think they call it the Dark Ages, and he has a long, long plunger. It looked like a cross, like a giant cross, but like a sword. And there was two dragons lying down, and he was killing the dragon. The head on those dragon is what I saw. I kid you not. Yeah, I walked with my dogs. Here's my little doggies here. You can see her. That's my little doggie. Sorry about that. Yeah, yeah, I was walking my dog. Yeah, I haven't been there in a while. I just wanted to go down there. But yeah, I saw the head looked just like that Asa. But it was on a man, like a man's body, man's type of body. But it was all it was a dark color. It was a dark dragon. Looked like a male. To me, it was looked male. I mean, again, he had the that cloak or whatever what you call that thing, like they wore in Eyes Wide Shut. He was all covered. It was all closed in the front, but you saw part of the chest, and he was real, real big. He had a big, big head, but they were standing next to people. Yeah, they were huge. I couldn't see the face well on the people. It was very, very faint. I wasn't really paying attention. I mean, I saw them, but I didn't see them. They were all like in shadow, like a slight light upon them. It was enough light that I could see the that they were wearing cloaks and that his color was red. And Acer, that movie Eyes Wide Shut. Who was wearing red in that movie? But the leader, right? Remember in that movie? Who was wearing the red one, the one in the center of that circle? And everybody else was wearing black or something like that. They were in dark colors, but he wore the red. And that dragon thing, that dragon person, was wearing the red, and he had the hood on too. Oh, my hand. Yeah, he was wearing the hood, and this was in a vision. And then I started to get scared because um, I didn't like. Yeah, this was during my morning meditation that I talked to you about. That upon awakening from dream or sleeping. Oh yeah, yeah. When I wake from dreaming or sleeping, I keep my eyelids closed, and I just do like a meditation. Like I look into the darkness of my closed eyelids, and that's when I saw it. Yeah, it just lasts a couple of seconds. Wasn't long. So I got scared. I started thinking, cause right after I saw it, then the scene changed, and then everything was blur. I couldn't tell what was happening, but I saw a lot of movement, and that's when fear hit me. I said, I don't want anybody, those things, to attack me. I didn't plan on seeing it. I just so happened to see it. That's what I saw. When I do my morning visions, I don't think of anything. Whatever pops up. And that was just by chance. And I said to myself, because I remember in one of, uh, his name is, Jordan Maxwell. He's another researcher. Yeah, he's getting up there. His health isn't the best, but he is a researcher on the occult, Jordan Maxwell, and he shared a story. He shared a story about a friend of his who was like in the desert in the United States, on the West Coast, and they were just minding their own business, and then they were just overlooking a cliff, and they saw a ceremony, and they were wearing those cloaks, and there was a dragon thing there, and they all looked up at the same time and saw him. So the people got scared and were to run away. But before they could run away, the thing appeared right in front of them. It was able to transport itself from down below to up where they were. And they were warned, you better not say anything. Yeah. So when I was having the vision and saw that dragon thing, um, I said to myself, I I'm not supposed to be there. I wasn't trying to be there. And that's when I got out. And someone else said just recently, maybe 2 days ago, on YouTube, so just a random channel I was watching, and they made mention that when you do like remote viewing, um, that if if you access a location, and when you're trying to leave astrally, with your remote viewing, um, they're able to track you. They said that you leave a trail or something, and they follow the trail and able to find the person who tapped in. That's why I got scared. Yeah, that I just saw recently. So that's why I started to get scared. I said, I don't want to. So that's why I mentally said, let me see something else. I don't want to see this. I don't want to be there anymore. Yeah, let me read what you were saying. Okay, I'm just reading your comments. Let's see. A satanic cult lived in the Dakota building in real life. Have you seen the dragons outside the Dakota with a man's face in the middle? Oh, no, I haven't seen that. They are all around the buildings in black cast. It's two dragons with a male's face in the middle with a long beard and Viking type helmet. A serpent dragon. The dragon is a satanic symbol. They breathe fire, which symbolizes hell. Mm. Yeah, they are all around buildings in black. Okay, it's two dragons with a male's face in them. Oh, okay. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, so have you seen this statue in the UN? It's out on the lawn. Yeah, so if you walk down the sidewalk, you can see it. But that's what I saw. The head. I just again, it didn't have wings. It was like a man's like body. I didn't see any wings on this drag. This reptile face. But the mouth, the snout, the face that I saw, is what that statue is. Oh, you did see it. If you get a chance, YouTube the Dakota Building Satan. Okay, if you get a chance, YouTube. Oh, YouTube the Dakota Building Satanical. Oh wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I believe a lot of it is Masonic. Yeah, it seems like the old buildings have a lot of the satanic symbols, but now in New York City, they use the pyramid all over. A lot of the new buildings, they have like a design on the outside, and it's all in a pyramid shape. That's what I noticed. But the real old architecture used the fleur de lis. They use that. I know that's a satanic, not satanic, but it's occultic. Yeah, interesting. This is an interesting world. Yeah, I see. I have good viewers. So I may not get a lot of viewers, but see, I appreciate you viewers because see, you have information and you share information, and what you say is very exciting. Yeah, it takes two to make a conversation. That's what I enjoy about my channel because see, I have people like Cam, Acer, and a host of others. You come on. I appreciate that. Thank you, Acer. Yeah, I'm not a big channel. I've never been a big person. Never. I've always been, um, I mean, if you only knew me growing up, I was very, very shy. I was afraid of people. I was afraid to talk. And I now use this platform to express myself. And I know that there's other people out there that are having experiences. I don't care what race anybody is. I don't care about the religion. I know people. And yes, we can get trapped into the race baiting. Yes. Sometimes I fall for it, I get emotional, whatever. But I know that there is something that's manipulating us. There are things that manipulating families. You can have family, relatives, people, and we're at each other's throats sometimes. And it's all designed to cause chaos. Now they're trying to scare you with this Ukraine. I I have no, I mean, who cares what happens overseas? Don't we have enough problems here in America that we have to resolve our problems here? And now that they're trying to scare us into war. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that word. Yeah. I have seen you on YouTube, and once in a while, I see you around this skate park in Central Park on the week. Oh, really? The skate park. Oh, you mean the? Let's see. I see you around the skate park in Central Park. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. It's a great park, isn't it? Central Park is a great park. But yeah. Yeah. I met. So far, I met. Yes, they were. Yes, where they have the DJ beer, the Met DJ. Let's see. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Okay. Yes, where they have the DJ. You mean like the with the skaters? You okay? Acer. Just, just for clarification, you're referring to where the roller skaters go and they have the music and the DJ? Are you talking about that? Yes or no? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's been a while ago. Yeah, I used to go there. I used to be a part of those people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to go there years ago, and then once in a while, I might when I get reminiscent, I might go visit and see what's happening. Yeah, yeah, I used to go. I used to go there. Yeah, yeah. So see, I always like things like this, and why? Because see, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, okay. His name is Nick. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who's doing it now, the DJ. I was going when I used to go. I used to be a regular there. I only went for like one and a half. Oops. Oh, that was my battery. My battery's running low, so I have to. Yeah. So I can still talk just a little bit more. But yeah, I used to go when um, oh, what's his name? I went in the 1980s, 1986, 1987. That's when I used to go. They had a different DJ. Yeah, they had a very dark skinned fellow. I forget his name, and then he had a girlfriend, and they separated, but they had a baby together. Real pretty little boy. Yeah, she was a Jewish woman, and he was a black guy. He was a great DJ. Yeah, those are those were really fun times. Yeah, I used to go to the parties. Yeah, I went to my house party. Oh, it was fun in those days. 1986, 1987. Yeah, those were really exciting times. But I felt for me to move on. Yes, yeah, they had great music back then. They had great dance music, and oh, those were fun times. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live the 1980s, but uh, it was a it was a fun thing for its season. It was for its season for me. Yeah. So let me see. Let me try to close this up now. So reality. So in short, see, only I think only a few, like in the Bible, they say many are called, but few are chosen. Many are called, but few are chosen. Many are called, but few are chosen. Yes, you have people, like I'm doing this live stream. It's available for anyone. The calling is there, but not everybody is sensitive to it. And that's okay too. Because, see, it's not about the quantity, it's about the message and the right people hearing the message. That's what's important. So some people aren't ready to be unplugged. And oh yeah, that YouTuber, um, I have it. I didn't say her name. Yeah, please watch a movie called Rosemary. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Rosemary's Baby. I was a little girl. I was a little girl. I was a little girl at the time. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, that was a big movie. Yeah, it came on TV in the 1970s. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll what do you call it? YouTube it. They probably have like a little snippet. What do you call it? A trailer for it. Yeah. Was that in the Dakota also? Rosemary's Baby? Yeah, Hollywood, no. That's about the Dakota Code films. Oh, yes, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Maybe I'll go watch it today. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow, thank you. See, Asa knows the deal. Okay, I might go see it. I might go see it. And again, today, I'm going to give the name. I mean, because a lot of people, people who watch my videos, many people who watch my videos watch her video. So yeah, I'm just going to give the name because she's been, yeah, Fleur Brune. I do watch Fleur Brune. If I'm in the mood, I check out if she uploaded a new one. She is good. Yes, you will recognize it. Okay, okay. She's gonna do. At least she said in her last stream that she's gonna do an activation thing with some of. Sorry guys, sorry about that. Yeah, it's gonna. My batteries are getting low. So real quick, Flora Brune said several times she's going to do a DNA activation. I don't know how that's supposed to happen, but my curiosity is there. It's going to be, invitation only, but I want to find out what happens. So people, keep your eyes out. What she's going to do. Yeah, pray for their safety too. I want their safety because when you're doing things, activation, whatever, and if you're not ready for certain activations, my concern. So yeah, yeah. So oops, yeah, that was just my doggy here. So yeah, pray for their safety. Uh, yeah. So yeah, thank you again. Yeah, I've been on now for 109 minutes. I had fun doing this live stream, And yeah, it's snowing really hard right now. Yeah, it's snowing. Yeah, you can hardly see it. Yeah, it's snowing right now, real hard. So yeah, people, drink your water. Yeah, let me know also. Have you guys been getting dry spells? You know, your mouth get real dry around 7 o'clock in the evening, or sometimes later. My mouth gets dry all of a sudden. Yeah. So I don't know whether it's 5G doing it, and I get headaches sometime in the temples. Let me know if you've been getting those symptoms, dry mouth for no reason, even though you're drinking your water. Let me know, because we have to, each one teach one. If things are happening to you, share with the community. Share with me in my comment section or in the chat room, because we have to help one another. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna be going now. Peace, love, and joy, all you viewers. Stay safe. Pray for those people who are going to be, as she says, DNA activation for their safety. Let me read that one comment before I go. Be well, and yes, look into the Dakota building satanic cult and the statues around the entire building with dragons. Yeah, yeah, and I saw that dragon in the vision also. Oh God, who knows what I butt into. Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, this happened last week. The vision that I had with the dragon person. Um, I don't know any occult holidays for this month. You know, I don't know what. I'm just assuming that is some. I believe it was something satanic also, some ritual, because what they were wearing, and they usually do things because of certain holidays or occult holidays. So I don't know what occult holiday was last week. So either way, thank you again. Stay warm and cozy. Hey, go check out those oh, the moon phase. Okay, I'll check out to see what day the moon was showing. Yeah, Asa, if you're able to find out for me what day was the full a full moon last week. If it was a full moon last week, um, yeah. So I'll be able to. You can write in in the comment section. Anybody knows if it was a cult holiday. That you can see on my channel the day that I uploaded about the dream about the dragon. Let me know if that fell on an occult holiday or a moon cycle, whatever, you know, and let me know in the comment section below. Okay? Yeah, watch that movie if you can, called The Adjustment Bureau and Payday. They're both written by the author. Uh, what's his name? Oh God, Philip K. Dick. Yeah, Philip K. Dick. He's a famous science fiction writer. Yeah. Thanks again. Peace, love, and joy, and power to you all. Until next time. Bye bye.